feel like I shouldn't say welcome back. It's been a while. If you don't know who I am, which you most definitely do not, my name is Catherine. Yeah, so it's 2020. Oh, Happy New Year, just by the way. It's 2020, things are gonna change. I'm gonna try and be more consistent on my channel. Let's hope and pray that that happens, because I really do love making videos. I really love making videos about makeup and, you know, all that nice stuff. But I just didn't have the motivation to edit my videos. So let's see how this one goes. I've got a new setup. I'm in the same bedroom. It's just a bit different. Here's my bed. Got like a neon dog sign, little fairy lights and stuff. Got a little essential oil diffuser thing. No, I'm not going to try and sell you essential oils. Anyway, today I thought we would just sit down. I do my makeup. I also just bought this really cute dress today and I sort of just wanted to wear it. So that's it. First things first, I'm going to prime my face. I'm going to let that sort of like soak into my skin while I do my brows and eyeshadow base and things like that. So I'm using the Napoleon Purtis Autopilot Primer. A lot of the products I'm using are going to be the same as what I've been using for yonks, because I don't really switch out. If I like a product, I don't really switch it out for something new. Except for a few things, which I'll talk about in a second. But I'm going in with my Napoleon Purtis Autopilot Primer. I'm going to press it into my skin. I have like done my skincare and everything, so don't worry, I'm not just putting this on crusty skin. Ooh, tomato face. Love that. I'm literally the same colour as my diffuser. Okay, now I'm going to do my eyebrows. So in every single video, if you've watched my videos, probably not, I would use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade. I haven't used that for quite a while actually. I have been using the Benefit Gimme Brow to do my eyebrows. I just think I like my brows being a bit more natural and not as like carved out, you know. So I've been using the Benefit Gimme Brow Gel. A lot of people like use this, you know, over something else. I just use it on its own. I feel like it does the job. I more focus it in the middle and the tail of my eyebrow, and then I sort of like fade it in to the front just so it looks a bit more natural. I mean, this look is not going to be natural at all. That's just how I like doing my eyebrows. Okay, now for my eyeshadow base, I'm just going in with the Rimmel Lasting Radiance Concealer. I'm just going to put that straight on my eyelid. Concealers aren't always the best option for an eyeshadow base. I say as I'm putting concealer all over my eyelids. It's just you're thin. Your eyelids are quite an oily area. So the oil is gonna break down the makeup you're putting on your eyelids. But hey ho, I've already done it. I don't really have like a good eyeshadow base. I actually sent away to get the Urban Decay, the OG Urban Decay primer potion. Is that what it's called? Yeah, so that's going to be coming in the mail. I might use that in my next video. So, as some of you might know, it took me a while to get a new powder, a new face powder. I had definitely hit pan, but I was trying to use as most of it as I could. But this year, or the end of last year, I finally invested in a new powder. So this is just the Rimmel Stay Matte. I'm going to be using that. See, look, I haven't even hit pan on this one yet. You should be proud of me. I'm just going to use that to set my lid. This is a brush from BH Cosmetics. It doesn't have a name, but it's number 128. Okay, first on my eyes, I'm just quickly going to put some lip balm on. I'm using this one from Mario Badescu. I think they only have the one lip balm, but this one's got coconut oil in it, so it smells really good. I'm gonna sneeze. You've probably already noticed the crusty, what was a cold sore on my lip. It's going away, so don't worry. I'm not infecting my lip balm. Do you imagine I just wake up tomorrow and I'm just covered in cold sores? Wouldn't be the first time, honestly. Anyway, I'm gonna move on to my eyes now. I'm gonna be using the One palette today. I got this in the mail today from Beauty Bay, so that's one of the main reasons why I wanted to film today. But it is this palette from OPV Beauty. I'm sorry, I do not know how to say that palette name, but like it's really pretty. It's got like all these mermaids on it and stuff. And inside the palette is even prettier. If I can open it. So this is what the palette looks like. I mean, it is so beautiful. I wasn't expecting the pans to be that big either. I thought they were like small. I'm probably never going to hit pan on any of these shades, but that's okay. It's a really pretty palette. I don't really know what my vision for today's look is going to be. I really want to use like that shade, maybe this shade. I don't know, who knows. Okay, I think I'm going to start off just by going in with this shade in my crease. I'm just going to pop that. Wow. I'm just going to pop that sort of in my crease. Sort of blend it up closer to my brow bone. That shadow blended out really nicely. Okay, so now that my eyelids are all orange, I'm gonna go in to this shade. I'm dying to use this shade. I'm just gonna use the same brush, and I'm going to be packing that more sort of in the outer corner and then just sort of blending it through the crease. I'm just getting a little bit of that colour. By a little bit, I mean quite a lot. I look like I've been punched in the face. It's a pretty shade. Probably shouldn't have paired it with orange, but whatever. It doesn't matter. It's fine. We're going to put a shimmer shade on and lashes and it'll all look great. These shadows blend really, really nicely though. For a second I thought it was getting patchy and I got really nervous because I was like, oh, this look might turn out trash, but it blends really, really nicely. Oh. It's fine, it doesn't matter. We'll clean it up later. See, that's a big perk to doing your eyes first. If you get fallout or if you muff it up, you can just wipe it away later. Smart. Okay, next I'm going to go in with that same shade that I used first, just this sort of orangey shade, just on sort of a more fluffier brush. More fluffier? That does make sense. And I'm just sort of going to blend closer to my brow bone. I'm now going to cut my crease. I'm just going to go in with the same concealer, the Rimmel Lasting Radiance Concealer. I don't think I said what shade this was in before. It's in 10 Ivory. I'm going to do a full cut crease, but I'm going to make it quite rounded. I haven't done a full cut crease in a while. I don't know. I was just trying to think if I've ever done one. I probably have. I'm just going in with a little Why can I not speak today? With a little frat brush. He's in a frat house. He's in a fraternity. Wait, is fraternity female or male? Frat boys, yeah, frat's male, isn't it? What am I even going on about? I'm doing a cut crease with a flat brush, not a frat brush. Sororities, girls. Sorry, that's off topic. I mean, it's not because we were just talking about it. But cut crease, doing a cut crease. We're not talking about frats and sororities. Have you seen, okay, just side note, have you seen those like sorority, like induction or like promotion videos, whatever they are? Those are so scary. You know, the one that's like, we've been waiting for you. You know that one? It's so scary. Why would anyone want to be in a sorority? I don't even know, like sorority sisters. I don't know, anyway. Now that I've done my cut crease, I'm gonna go in to this shade from the same palette. I'm literally just gonna put it on my finger and just tap it onto the concealer that I just put down. I like barely touched that. This is officially my new favourite palette. The shades are just so buttery. It's really nice. It's very satisfying. I'm just sort of trying to pack it into like sort of the innards of the cut crease, and then I'll go in with like a fine brush and just sort of clean it up closer to that line, just so I can get like a really smooth sort of cut crease. Oh no, I thought I could put it right up to the line, but I was wrong. My stubby baby hands. I'm just going to go in with these two different mascaras. First I'm going to go in with the Elizabeth Arden Grand Entrance Mascara. That's another thing I probably need to replace is my mascaras, because mascaras get quite gross over time. Okay, and now I'm going to use the Rimmel Wake Me Up mascara just on top of that. I bought two different types of lashes today and I don't really know which one to use. I have Luxe or Natural. Luxe. So these ones are quite full. They're quite voluminous and wispy and everything. They are number 59, the style Harper. Luxurious feathery lashes for a glamorous effect. I'm just going to do these off camera, and then I'll come back because I'll need to like trim them and, you know, do all that boring stuff. So I'm going to do that off camera and then I'll come back and we can start on my everything else. So after what felt like 10 years of putting my lashes on, we are now going to move on to my foundation. So I'm going to go in with the Huda Beauty foundation. This is in the shade Vanilla. It's a bit too light for me, but it's fine. We'll bronze. It'll be all good. So I'm just going to go in with a brush first. I've started using a brush and sort of like spreading that out on my face and then going in with a sponge and sort of like smoothing everything out. That's just sort of how I roll now. So I sort of start like on the areas that have the most redness and probably require the most coverage. Just gonna move my baby hairs out of the way. Which is mainly my cheeks closer to my nose and then around my jawline where my keratosis pilaris is. Also, these are probably the biggest lashes I've ever worn in my life. They are huge. I'm scared that I'm going to fly away. I'm now just going to go in with my sponge and smooth everything out. Now I'm going to go in with my concealer using the same Rimmel Lasting Radiance concealer. Now I'm just going to go in with my powder, Rimmel Stay Matte. This is in the shade 1 Transparent. I think it's the lightest shade they have. I'm going back in with that small little powder brush and I'm just going to dust that under my eyes just to stop it from creasing. Then I'm just going to go in with the bigger sort of kabuki brush and set my face. Oh, my camera's about to run out of battery. Okay, so for my contour, highlight and blush, I'm going into the Cheek Leaders Bronze Squad palette from Benefit. I'm just going to be using the Hoola bronzer, the Gold Rush blush, and then the Cookie highlighter from this palette. So I'm just going to go in with my bronzer first. Yes, I use the brush that comes with. Okay, don't judge me. I'm just going to go around my hairline as well, just to make me look not as pale. I'm just going in with my blush now. Okay, and now I'm going in with my highlighter. I love this highlighter. A little bit on my forehead as well, just to sort of tie it all in, and just in on my finger. Just gonna put a bit of highlighter on the tip of my nose and just a little bit on the bridge as well. Now I'm going to do my lower lash line. I have a hair on my face, I can feel it. Ooh. So I'm going back into this palette. I think I'm going to use this shade on my lower lash line. I'm just using a flat brush. I'm just going to put that all the way, ooh, I got it on my dress. Oh well. I'm just going to put that all the way from outer corner to inner corner. I can't see what I'm doing because my lashes are so big. So now for my lips, I'm just going to go in with this lip liner from DB Cosmetics. It's in the shade Mulberry Bush. I'm just going to line my lips. Now I'm just going to go in with this lipstick from Gorgeous Cosmetics. It's in the shade Whimsy. Okay, and now I'm just going to set that with a bit of the Too Faced Hangover Primer. And that is it for this look. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Also follow me on my Instagram. Hopefully I will see you next week with another video because I am trying to be consistent. So hopefully you'll see me in my next video. Bye!